Hey everyone, I have a few hidden areas, items, and interactions from Act 1 that you may have missed while playing Tainted Grail: The Fall of Avalon. So if you are planning another playthrough or have not yet finished, be sure to visit each one of these areas. The first thing I want to show you is what happens when you swim too far away from the shore. If you swim too far out while you're still on the tutorial island, you get a unique cutscene, and then your game ends.
You chose defiance, slipping into the waves to reach the shore alone, avoiding Caradog and whatever plans he had for you and the king. But the watchful eyes of the Red Priests found you. Their boat cut through the water and they seized you with unyielding strength. You fought, but even Arthur's power couldn't break their grip. This time, they didn't bother with the cell. They dragged you straight to the operating table, intent on tearing Arthur's essence from your weakened body. As the cold metal pressed against your skin, one thought consumed you. Was it worth it? To defy the will of fate?
If you swim too far out from shore when you first arrive on the mainland, you'll get a different short cutscene, and then another game over. I have heard some people say they only got this cutscene if they headed out at a very specific location, and anywhere else would just teleport them back to land. But no matter where I tried swimming out, I was able to get the cutscene and end my game.
You swam beyond the breakers, where the sea stretched endless and empty. No boat, no shore, only the abyss below. Then the water stirred, not with tide or wind, but with something vast and aware. A presence older than the gods, lurking where no light has ever reached. You caught a glimpse of shifting scales, of something impossibly vast. Then the water closed over you, and you were gone.
Up next is a hidden area in the Smuggler's Cave. This area had bugged me for a very long time, because I could see where you came out, but I struggled to find the way in. For those that don't know, the Smuggler's Cave is located right here on the map, just behind the guy mining the statue. As soon as you go in the cave, you will find a wall that you can use your pickaxe on. It is very easy to miss this unless you happen to get close to it with your pickaxe. When you break this rock, you can go through the tunnel, and at the end, there is a crate where you can find the Perilous Orb +1 ring. This adds 5% to your critical damage. Once you finish there, head towards the Blood Lake located here. If you swim up to the statue in the center of the lake, you can choose to pray at it. This will reward you with the Blood Transfusion spell. The spell will shoot a projectile that applies bleed, or it lets you drain the health of your target and heal yourself. From here, you want to dive down and continue around behind the statue. You will find the entrance to the Blood Cave. Once you defeat the enemy in this cave, you will be able to continue further into it. You come to a room with a tree in the center. Be sure to head up the stairs on the side. On the balcony surrounding the tree, you will find many potions, crafting materials, and a couple amulets. Once you've collected everything, head back down, and in the middle of the tree, you'll find a path that leads under it. This path pops you out in this area. There's a lot to explore around here, but be sure to head all the way to the back, and you'll find a locked chest containing an origin potion, the hexbound wand, which lets you deflect projectiles, and the After the Conclave, a Druid alchemy book, which gives you the recipes for Leaper, Slowfall, and the Fairy Mush potions. The next area I want to show is at the Druids Temple, here in ancient Cromlech. There are a few good items that are often missed here. Once you arrive at the shrine, head straight through it to the back, and climb up the rocks here to get on top of the stone rings surrounding the shrine. Now you want to head around the circle, going down and then back up the vines, making bridges. and once you get to this location, cut back around and you will find a chest containing the Blood Ring, which adds bleed to each hit, and the Necromancer's Safeguard Book, which gives you recipes for 3 armor items that are great for anyone using a bow. Now you want to head back up and continue all the way to the end. Just before you jump off, there is a pouch down here that contains the Blazing Orb spell, which shoots balls of fire. The next 3 hidden things I have to show all involve traveling around at night. If you don't already head out at night regularly, I highly recommend it, because you get more experience, you can farm Ethereal Cobweb, and you get a whole bunch of unidentified items, which sometimes can be very good. But in addition to that, there are also certain NPCs that only appear at night. The first place to visit is this little pond right outside the Druids Temple. If you come here at night, you can find the Lone Angler. He is an NPC, which is a little bit odd when you interact with him.
Dad? Oh, you're not my dad?
Looks like a full-grown man, but is dialogued as a child. Maybe that's something they'll change in a future update for the game. Anyway, once you go through his dialogue, you can get the Lone Angler fishing rod. The rod does not have any special stats over the normal fishing rod, other than an increase in damage, in case you happen to want to use it as a weapon. Next, you want to head towards Roscree, right here on your map. Again, coming here at night, you will meet 2 skeletons working at the farm. It does not matter which one you talk to, as they both are the same. You will have a short dialogue with them, and they will have a shop that you can sell or purchase several crafting ingredients, as well as a quest item that is needed for a guy in the Horns of the South main castle. Unfortunately, both skeletons share the same inventory, so you can't double up on supplies, but they do restock over time. And finally, for my last hidden interaction, head to this rock just outside the All-Mother's Temple. You will see a skeleton sitting here at night, and as long as you have already talked to Fearghas, you can interact with the skeleton, and he will give you the Lingering Bonds quest. It is a quick and simple deliver an item quest, which gives you 200 XP and 200 gold upon completion. And that is all the hidden areas, items, and interactions I have for you in Act 1. If you have found anything else noteworthy in the area, please comment below. And if I managed to show you something that you have not come across yet, please consider giving this video a like and subscribing to my channel if you have not already done so. Thanks for watching.